Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Lindsay here. How are you doing? I wanted to do an update about something cool that I found out about the old Torrence Street Station. It's right across from St. Rose Church over on the east side, right along the river. If you'll recall, Will and I went there not too horribly long ago, maybe a couple, 2 or 3 months back. I have been interested in that site ever since we visited it. Now, I figured out it was actually called the Torrence Road, Pennsylvania Station. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of information about that sculpture. You remember that sculpture? I found out more about that sculpture, but before I do that, I want to show you guys a picture of what it used to look like. Now, this that you're seeing here is an actual photograph. Guys, you would never, ever in a million, billion, trillion years ever know that it ever looked like that. And yes, this is the same exact place that Will and I were standing. You can see the railroad tracks going through. You can see the station there. Behind us, that's all been torn down. The important thing is, if you look, I believe right over here, this is that big cement structure that Will and I were looking at, and it had that sculpture on it right there. Let's go to the video here, and let's take a look at a clip. So there's something back here. I won't even pretend to know what this is. Really reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Speak, friend, and enter. Check this out. Whatever the head was on there, it's gone. Does anybody know what this is? It's a giant cement structure right behind Fulton Station, adjacent to St. Rose Church. Alright, that's what it looks like today. Alright, now you can see it's on the side of this cement structure. And obviously it's all been filled in now. If that ever was anything behind it, I do not know. I'm going to tell you about that sculpture. I know the artist that did that sculpture and where it came from. Alright, Will just went all the way back into the brush there. Scouted it out. Probably is just a wall. Why it's here?
It looked like it might, if we go to one side, it looked like it might be some stairs that's going up there or something.
Oh, really? This is definitely a structure because you can see where it forms a square right here. There's like a.
That has to be flat up there because trees are growing.
There's trees growing up there. I bet you it was an overlook or something above the train platform. You know what? This should never have been left here like this. This should have been rescued a long time ago. Why it's been allowed to just sit here abandoned, I don't know. So let's go to some more information. Here is another relief. This is called The Spirit of Transportation by the same artist that did the Cincinnati terracotta, it's probably terracotta, piece of artwork there at Torrence Road Station. The guy's name is Carl Bitter. Our piece of artwork was right here on this wall, right there, at the Torrence Road Station. Now this is what that wall looked like. There was a walkway that went across the top, and there was an overlook and a house back over here. And here is what it looked like years ago. It was already missing the head at the point this picture was taken. But what's really interesting about this is there was an elevator here. I'm assuming you could walk across over here to whatever was on this other side. And here's a different Here's a different colorized but not quite as good postcard. And it's the same view. It's just real interesting. This is a piece of artwork. There were originally 8 of these, I think I read, and they were hanging in Broad Street Station in Philadelphia, which burned down. Then they took each of those reliefs, and I think they were each sent to their respective cities. For some dumb reason, when they closed this train station down, they left this awesome piece of terracotta, I'm thinking it's terracotta artwork, just sitting there beside the tracks at an abandoned station right here in Cincinnati. So now you know more about Torrence Road Station and that awesome piece of artwork, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. I really mean that. Hey, enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight, and I'll see you in the next video.